last week I did a video on my top 10 upcoming Roblox anime games of 2021 for summer, and you guys, honestly don't know why this video got so many views. I'm still a little bit confused, but this literally went to being, I think, one of my most popular videos on the channel. I don't know why it's all the way back here. Like, really, it'd probably be up here. This is like my third most popular video on my entire channel. So I don't know where the support is coming from, but I just want to take a second to thank you guys. The amount of support on the channel has been absolutely insane. It feels like once I started posting more content, you guys have just been pretty much watching everything I post, and it means a lot to me. But yeah, I'm not going to waste any time with this video. We're doing part 2 of top 10 upcoming summer 2021 games. Now, this isn't in any order, and how I'm going to structure this video is I'm going to take all of these, and you guys, I'm not putting them in any order, right? Just consider these all to be honorable mentions, because these are all games that I think are genuinely worthy of being on this list. Now, I also want to thank you guys, because a lot of you guys left really nice comments after my first top 10 video. You all left me comments, even giving me more games that I might have missed, so I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Right now, we're trying to 6,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, be sure to leave a like on the video, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so it's actually the next day now, but I saw a comment on my community tab talking about a Bleach game. Before I even tell you what this first honorable mention is, I'm worried, alright, because so many Bleach games come out and they just die, and I'm so tired of seeing Bleach games drop and just die. So I'm praying that this one is different. For my first honorable mention that I completely forgot about, I have to show y'all Prodigy. It is this beautiful Bleach game. I'm not putting it in my top 5 because I haven't seen enough. Some of the rest of the honorable mentions, but yeah, Prodigy, man, the serials look great. The forums look great, and they're doing something custom for the forums too, which is unique. I love games that have that sense of originality, but yeah, I had to put that in here. Okay, so I know I said that I'm not going to put these in an actual list, but there are 2 games that I feel like I want to put on this list, but I just cannot rate them at the same level that I have these other games on. Now, for my first technical honorable mention, I have a game called Kaisen Legacy. Now, I did a video on a game called Roblox a little while ago, and honestly, the game was not very good. But this game feels like what that game could have been. You know, it has a unique and interesting kind of divergent fist. It's like an actual move instead of how that game tried to do it, where it was just a flash underneath the player's foot. The game looks very visually appealing. I think we saw some sort of Gojo Infinite Domain. Overall, the game just looks very good visually, but we cannot go off of visuals, which is why this is not in my top 5. Everything else that I've seen on this list, I've seen some sort of gameplay. For this game, I haven't, and it's the same thing for my second honorable mention, Beyond Nen. Now, this is a Hunter x Hunter game, and I actually have another Hunter x Hunter game in my top 5. Beyond Nen, it looks very good visually. We've seen a few skills, transformations, and like I said about the last game, this looks very good. I'd even go so far to say this game looks beautiful in terms of visuals, but we have not seen any gameplay, no player versus player. And that's why these 2 are just, they're gonna have to stay honorable mentions. So from number 5 on this list, I have a game called Arcane Odyssey. Now, listen, I knew absolutely nothing about this game before you guys kept telling me it's a lie. I think Arcane Odyssey should have been on this list. It should have been here. Now, from what I'm seeing, Arcane Odyssey is an open world, RPG based magic type game. And that sounds very exciting. From what I'm seeing, from what I mean, I've seen sneak peeks on the game. It doesn't look that crazy to me. Me personally, it doesn't look like anything crazy, but that's just me. A lot of people say this game is the next coming of Jesus. It's what I'm seeing. So yeah, I can't say much about it, but I feel like it has to be here due to the amount of people that are just rating this game. And it has a lot of hype behind it. It has a lot of hype. It does have a lot of hype behind it. So yeah, Arcane Odyssey. Next up, I have a game called Bushido. Now this one is I'm not gonna lie, Bushido is a personal favorite of mine. The models and the building is just phenomenal for this game. A lot of you aren't gonna probably be interested in this game because you know it's kind of like, it is kind of like a samurai type game. But I just want to say the person who builds on this game, Corey Megatron, oh my god, Corey is a phenomenal builder, man. He's the same person who's built for so many games, but the one that I think you guys would all know the most is Grand Peace Online. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Corey has built every single damn building you see in Grand Peace Online. I think you can tell from that, and this dude Corey he just built different. When it comes to developing in terms of building, Corey is just built different. I think that's all that needs to be said about that. Man is just built, he's just crazy when it comes to building. I've seen some crazy builders like Zartania, for example. Zartania is also a very good builder, but Corey just goes crazy, man. When I'm saying Bushido is more or less a class-based fighting game. Now, it's kind of unique because you have classes like Archer, you have some sort of sickle, there's actually more stuff. There's stuff like what it was, it was like a Naginata, I'm pretty sure. And it seems like it's more or less balanced, because for the bow, for example, you think that at close range a bow would be trash, and obviously the bow most likely will be trash. but they give the bow a little knife type thing, so that at close range it'll be decent. I mean, the game looks decent. I'm not the biggest fan of samurai type games. I think the last one that came out, Blood Samurai, I didn't play Blood Samurai. I'm gonna be completely honest, I did not play that game for more than like a day. Now it's for like one video. I wasn't a huge fan of that game, but this game looks like it has a lot of potential. Oh, that's it for that. Next up, I have Anime Saga. All right, Anime Saga looks crazy. I tested this game, and this one was very close to Shonen Battlegrounds. I mean, both games are ABA type games. Now, I did not talk about this game in my original top 10, and you guys got on me for this. You guys kept saying Anime Saga, Anime Saga. Sly, you forgot Anime Saga, and that was my bad, because Anime Saga does look very good. I did a video covering this game. I think it was around 2 days ago. That video got a lot of support, so I appreciate you guys for that. But the game just looks, I mean, Anime Saga looks great. I think we can all agree on that. If you've seen the skills, if you've seen the combos, the gameplay, everything about Anime Saga just looks phenomenal. I could go on and on about the game. One Bow, 3D artist, everybody at the dev team for that game. You guys really put your foot into that one, because the game, first off, it's inspired by Grand Peace. I don't know about ABA. I think it is, obviously, because the game is an ABA type game, but it's directly inspired from Grand Peace. They've even said that themselves. So that's amazing to me. The fact that they're taking so much inspiration from GPO, because GPO is a damn good game. At least in terms of visuals, nobody can argue that GPO is probably the best One Piece game that's ever released on Roblox. And if you can argue with that, I'd like to see you guys post some One Piece games. I do want some very good visual games to play. I'm getting off topic. My point with this is that this game, from what I'm seeing, is basically Grand Peace Online and ABA. It has the gameplay of ABA, but it also has the stunning visuals of Grand Peace Online. So I'm really hoping this game comes out and everything's fine. But I'm just worried about the combo potential with this game, because that's one that ABA has, is a crop ton of combo potential. It's kind of hard to replicate that. But yeah, that's Anime Saga. Next up, I have Hunter Tales. All right, now I haven't seen much gameplay from this game, but if I'm being completely honest, we've really been lacking a Hunter x Hunter game, y'all. We have. Now, Hunter Tales is the Roblox Hunter x Hunter game, and like I said, we need a good Hunter game, man. Hunter x Hunter is probably one of my favorite anime. One of my favorite anime. It's a very good anime. All right, if you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter, you're not living, man. You gotta watch Hunter, y'all. It's just a good anime. Now, Ultimate Finale came out and the game died. You know, it's gone. All right, nobody can debate that. Hunter Ultimate Finale is most likely not coming back. I think V didn't quit the project. I really do hope that at some point they do bring it back, but more than likely it's not gonna happen. It's been months. So Ultimate Finale is kind of like, oh, people are gonna get on me for this, but the combat looks very good, and it's been a while since we've had a combat this visually appealing since Grand Peace Online. I know people don't want to hear that, but GPO probably has one of the most beautiful combat systems I've seen on Roblox right now, and I can't really debate that. I want to talk about GPO a lot because it's kind of the standard for games that are coming out nowadays. I feel like every single game on my top 5, besides Arcane Odyssey, because that's debatable, I haven't seen enough from that, meets this standard. But yeah, the game just looks very good. I'm gonna ask Sean if I can show some more sneaks, because I don't really have much right now. But yeah, that's it for that. And next up, I have Saiyan Rampage, and I don't know much about this game, if I'm being completely honest. I literally know next to nothing, but the game does look very good, so I'll give them that. But other than that, I really don't know anything. I wish I knew more about Saiyan Rampage. I tried to contact the developers, but I literally know nothing. That's the problem. I do not know enough to actually do anything about it. I don't know anything, and that's the problem. I really wish I knew more about Saiyan Rampage, but like, we literally know nothing. All I know is that it's a good looking Dragon Ball game, and when I know more about this game, I'll let you guys know more. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this list. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I've wanted to make a part 2 for a while. This video isn't gonna be very long because there aren't that many games to talk about. I don't really like doing short videos, but yeah, it's good to try something new once in a while. But if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you guys hit the subscribe button. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get into it. I mean, comment in the video, bro.
Giving out hands like I'm Luffy, I hit them hard, make them switch animations. They change from the show to the movies, Feel like the Hurricane, who wanna fight with me? I take him out with this 2-piece, Outside they cabin